What I'm saying is, I'm not going to believe a word they have to say. So yes, I'm calling them liars. Yes, I'm saying they're making up stories. What I'm saying is the Better Boys are not credible people.
Then you're naughty over there.
And Bender bitches. Fuck you. The Bender Boys, you and the Juggernaut are done.
The Bender Boys, or the Bender Bullies, as I will be referring to them from now on.
To Maximum Overload, rather, that was on the Bender Naughty. It's just crazy, man. Wow.
Now you got a lot of people pissed at y'all. A lot of this. A lot of people are pissed at y'all.
Yeah, I smoked crack on acid before. That shit was intense.
I was going to do a live show, but it's different in a different environment. So
sounds like fear to me.
It is fear.
Yeah.
I'm like fucking scared of shit.
All right, get the fuck out of here.
You know what I mean? Like, they would talk about it in the Bender Boys Discord all the time.
Who are you more down with if you had to choose, the Juggernaut or the Bender Boys?
Are you fucking serious right now?
Yeah, the video didn't perform as well as we thought it was going to.
What the fuck, dude? Are you fucking serious? I put in all that hard work for nothing? Are you serious right now?
KJ Riddle at $2 says, bless me.
Mentally ill. I guarantee you go to hell and burn, bitch. That's a motherfucking fact. That's what's gonna happen to you as soon as you die.
Just a fast flash. Nobody reports that. This clip is brought to you by Ham's Beer.
Yo, Cherry. See you in hell.
Faded.
Hulk Hogan doesn't eat nothing.
Clip this right now.
Have a good day.
Yo, just change the words, like 18 juggalos in the showers at the gathering.
I would join that shower any day, man.
Shout out Nick Gurr for his birthday or some bullshit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Fuck you. Fuck the Bender Boys. The Bender Boys ain't shit compared to me, motherfucker. I would love to see one of you little faggots show the fuck up.
CPN smokes bed bugs. It's true. It's a super chat.
Yeah, I love her lipstick. Like, her lipstick be cute. Hey, they about to troll you.
What up,
Brandon? Daddy. Bitch, I'm your motherfucking daddy, you dirty bitch.
Oh, ass bitch.
Say it. Say it.
Are you a nigga?
No, this is what my face looks like.
Damn, Jesus coming too hard.
I swear to God, I just cut him off camera.
Fuck a shoe nice.
Oh my God, there it is.
Yes!
When you're watching unlisted notslim1 videos, it stays moving.
Life is so cold. Life is so deep.
I forgot to unmute my mic. What up, though? It's your boy, notslim1. It is now Tuesday, January 14th, 2020 at 3:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we streaming, baby. Anyway, let me get down to the brass fucking tacks right now. I know that I said the name of the video is an update and a call to action, but, well, actually, you know what? I'll fucking do the update first, and maybe we can get a couple more people in here to see what's going on with me today. And here's the update. I'm sorry that I haven't been putting out consistent content in the form of vlogs here on the notslim1 channel for the last several weeks. I missed yesterday, Monday. I missed last Monday. I was taking a look at my content releases, and I noticed that the last real vlog that I put out was on, I guess, 3 weeks ago when I put out the New York footage. And even the New York footage was a week late. I guess I got a really easy life. I got an easy life. It's so easy. I have no reason to feel bad about anything. But with that being said, I don't know. I think I might feel sad. I'm not sure why. I can't pinpoint it. Maybe it's because I'm not accomplishing much with my time lately, perhaps. But I feel like fucked up, like not motivated to fucking film anything. And also it shows because I haven't been releasing any content. Before, I would just pick up a camera and fucking film anything and put it on the internet. And now the last few weeks, like previous to New York and then leading up to New York, I just haven't been doing much. And now since the holidays, we're only like basically almost a month since Christmas, right? Like the New York footage said it was uploaded 3 weeks ago. And that was a week after Christmas, so... well, half a week anyway. Anyway, I'm just saying I have some self-imposed obligation to release content here on the notslim1 channel. Yeah, it's a Heckle shirt. I got it in a mystery bag on the boat. So I love making content. I really do. I have no reason to ever not want to make content. However, very hypocritically, I suppose, because I'm just kind of... I knew I was going to talk about it, but I didn't know exactly what I was going to say. But all I mean is I like making videos. I do. And I like entertaining people a lot. And I like this. I like what I do on the internet. I've been spending so much time at home doing nothing and like not spending any money, not going out as a result, that I've been fucking sitting here. I've been sitting here doing nothing. And that's fine that I keep repeating myself. I'm not trying to be victimizing myself or anything. That's just the brass tacks. I've been fucking sitting here doing nothing. So it's translated into not releasing, much vlog content. We're still banging out the Wednesday night show. Wednesday night is easy. We do it every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Positive Vibes Live. That's easy to set up. I'm always home, so I never have a reason to not do it. And sitting there not spending means more cash for the gathering. Yeah, I know. And that's kind of like, an implication that I'm making now. Like, I didn't do anything for a few weeks before New York because I was just fucking saving for New York. And now I feel like the same way. Like, I'm not fucking going to LA. And so like I've just been broke. I've just been feeling broke, saving money for bigger things. And and my content has been suffering as a result of that here on the notslim1 channel. Now, have I been online producing content? Absolutely. we had this great idea. We had a meeting. You know, I'm part of the Bender Boys. I love the Bender Boys. I am a Bender Boy. If you're not, get the fuck out of here type shit. But, well, not if you're not. Stick around and watch. Come and join us over on the Bender Boys Domination Station YouTube channel. I see JP in the chat, so go ahead and toss a link up to the Domination Station, please. And if you're not a part of the Domination Station, you should definitely consider coming out and checking it out if you've never seen it. If you're one of the 9 people watching that has never seen the Bender Boys Domination Station, it's a new thing that we just started at the beginning of the year, maybe just at the end of the year. It doesn't matter. And we currently accept donations on that platform to fund our StreamYard account, but that's not what this is about. Just go check out the Domination Station. If you need something to watch, the Domination Station has gone live a minimum of one time every 24-hour block of period. I think that there has yet to be a full 24-hour period that has gone on where we don't get content, even if that means it's the 7 or 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time start of Ram Ranch Radio, hosted by Destroyer. I'm in that motherfucker all the time. Actually, if I can say that, I've been sitting around the house doing nothing. Not last week, yesterday Monday, but a week ago Monday when I didn't release a vlog. I did nothing that weekend except sit right here in this chair, in this position, and fucking stream. I put in like a solid fucking 20, 25 hours of streaming sporadically throughout the weekend, that weekend a week ago. And it made my vlog suffer because I didn't release any content for that, but I was still putting content out, which really means a lot to me. That, you know, it was a collective agreement, but I do believe I was a catalyst for the suggestion of starting the channel where we can all go to have a place where we're not shining a light on people that don't deserve a light shone on them. So that's been dope, and I've been loving that, and I really, really enjoy it over there on the Bender Boys Domination Station. Thanks, JP, for putting up that link. And that's what's up. That's the update. Like, I'll probably ramble on a little bit more here. But like, that's what's up. I feel like my self-imposed obligation of posting content once a week on Monday, the vlog specifically on the notslim1 channel, I've been slipping. But I've been slipping because I haven't been doing anything. And some people are like, well, we just enjoy listening to you talk. I've definitely scarcely heard compliments like that in the past. So just put it out is kind of the deal. I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know. I just said everything that I know. I like putting out the content. I hate slipping on the content. I don't want my content to be like, it's a delicate balance for me. Quantity over quality or quality over quantity is a big deal. When I first started this channel, like at the end of 2014, I was on an upload every other day schedule. And I actually started to feel like burnt out quickly from that because I wasn't feeling that the quality of my content is shit. Oh, obviously, but you know, for me to think that it is shit really means something, for me to not want to share it. And so that was suffering at the beginning. And that's how the channel evolved into every other day, a new video, into let's do videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the vlog, the talk show, and the fucking challenge. And now as the channel has evolved, the challenge has died. Like, that's the real deal. And any new content that I create, or again, haven't been creating recently, such as, for example, No Seconds and Cooking Mima and just heading everything over there at Studio 17. My content on Fridays has suffered, but I was very content nonetheless to still be producing content and putting it out on Studio 17. Now, with the evolution of the channel, we just do Monday shows, which I usually release at night when I do them, and Wednesday fucking talk show. And I'm fine with that. Two episodes, two new pieces of content a week on my channel is great. The fucking subscriber base, it increases slowly but certainly. The ratio of likes to dislikes on my videos is disproportionate in favor of the likes. Everything's good on the channel. I just fucking feel like I haven't fucking been doing nothing, man. And so I just feel like I haven't been like worthy of sharing anything. And that's where I'm at with it. And anyway, sorry about that. So that's it. That's the update. I've been feeling depressed because I haven't been doing anything big and major with my life. And while that's generally okay, I'm okay with that. I fucking haven't been doing anything with my life worth vlogging about. And that self-imposed obligation of releasing new content every Monday has suffered as a result. But I will keep it up. The update also is like the channel's not going anywhere. I don't plan on not updating. Like I will continue updating the channel. I sound like I'm fucking crying, but I'm really not. Like I just haven't been feeling like happy. And I think that I feel like I haven't been feeling happy because I haven't been doing a bunch of dope shit consecutively to keep me up here, and so my feelings dip, which is great. Like it's fine that I'm sad too, if sad is the word to describe how I feel, because if I'm an advocate of anything, it is balance in life. And I say it all the time, and I'll say it now. You need bad things to appreciate good things. If everything was good all the time, would you truly know that it was good? I don't know. Or no, I do know. I do know. I think I know. I've never lived a life that is all good, completely good all the time. So I really don't know. But the life that I've lived, I do believe that balance is needed, and you do need bad things to appreciate good times. And so it is good to have bad things happen sometimes. And I'm fortunate that the bad thing in my life right now is just feeling like sad that I'm not making internet videos. Like my life could be a lot worse, I'm really lucky to be in the type of position that I am currently. But again, I digress. I just still feel bad that I haven't been updating. So I've seen the viewer count rise to 10. I haven't really seen it go over that. I went into this knowing that I didn't want to make a long live stream. I don't have any intentions to invite anybody into this stream today. No glasses, no flashing lights, just a regular vlog style, I guess, is, not any other type of format. And that's where I'm at. I'm sorry that I haven't been making content regularly on my channel. I do intend to pick up the content on this channel again. I've been slacking on my vlogs. I haven't been slacking on positive vibes though, and that's okay. So if you're vested in the channel, then forgive me for the lack of content recently. I'm bringing it back. I got to get that motivation back in me to do everything real big again. I definitely want to bring back Studio 17, and there's no reason, like, there's just no reason not to do it, you know? There's no reason that I can't sit down in front of a camera and do a fucking no seconds. And now with this webcam and StreamYard, it makes things slightly easier, I think. I'm not sure. We'll find out as I decide whether or not to utilize StreamYard for Studio 17 accounts, for Studio 17 content, I mean to say. So, but in the meantime, while I specifically, I'm the one that runs this shit, as I'm getting back into the groove of creating vlog content for the notslim1 channel, and also the work that, like, I haven't done anything at all yet except talk about it, but it really is like an instant to put the show together. You just got to get everybody on the same page. Stay tuned for Studio 17 content. That's coming back. We're going to do Cooking Mima there, no seconds. We'll get some of these other people, some Bender boys, to come in and make some content. If you're a viewer of the channel, of the notslim1 channel, and you're not a viewer of the Bender boys content, you're fucking up. Bender boys content is really dope, and you should definitely be on that tip. Also, I wanted to say initially, if you're not part of the Bender Boys content, but you're consuming notslim1 content, then I would assume that you are consuming Studio 17 content when it comes out. And if you would like to be a part of Studio 17 content, just fucking hit me up and let me know. I actually have a Discord for the notslim1 channel, and I'm going to get that link and throw it in the chat real quick. I'm going to do that right here, right now. So if you want to join the notslim1 Discord and be a part of it, that would be cool. There's a lot of Bender boys that hang out in the Discord, and there's a lot of people that aren't Bender boys in the Discord. And sometimes it's quiet, but when it pops, it pops. And I think that's probably the majority of me crying about not updating my own channel. Now, the Bender Boys Domination Station, however, is the real deal. That shit is always popping. There's always content popping off over there. You can be rest assured that if you subscribe to the Domination Station, there will be something at least once a day to watch, even if it's only Ram Ranch Radio. But I'm telling you, Ram Ranch is now a staple of that channel, Ram Ranch Radio, and also somebody going live at night is generally a staple of the channel. So 2 live pieces of content from that channel every day. Ram Ranch Radio is usually good to run for 1 or 2 hours, and the nighttime content can run anywhere between an hour or, like, I've seen up to 8 hours. People just fucking hang out and chill all night. So get on that Bender Boys Domination Station YouTube channel, sub it up. Also, an important thing about subbing up the Domination Station is the subs there are surging in comparison to the way that of my channel growth. For example, they already, as of last night, had 665 new subscribers to the account, which is great. So make sure that you sub up, because definitely I think a goal that I haven't talked to any Bender boys or anything about this, but I'm sure that they agree, the more subs, the better. But also, if we can hit that 1,050 so that we have a fluctuation of subs coming in and out, if we can hit 1,050 subs by in the next 8 months, like, there's no way that's not going to happen. But let's get those subs up to 1,000 over on the Domination Station so that we can try to stream from the Gathering of the Juggalos this year, and that'll be amazing as well. So support the Domination Station, support the Bender Boys, stick around the notslim1 channel for new vlog content and the same regularly scheduled Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Positive Vibes Live. All of that. Studio 17 making that comeback. Hopefully we'll get one out for February 2020. I need to talk to Brooklyn Menace, but basically, even if Brooklyn shits out and doesn't do a show, I still plan to do some content on Studio 17 in February 2020. And hopefully every month carrying on from there. We got to bring it back. It really triggered me when Siznak said that Studio 17 was dead, because even though we haven't made content in 6 months, it's not dead. It's just a super long hiatus. So I promise you, Studio 17 is coming back. Now, let's get the update done. I'm done with that update. My life is depressed because I'm not doing anything. Content's coming back stronger than ever in 2020. Now, the call of action, let's get to it. The call of action is the most important thing here today. We got to get some shit popping off on this Replicon radio. I don't need to share audio. We got to get this shit popping off on Replicon radio because there's been a lot of crazy shit going on over there where people, specifically Bender Boys, are claiming that there is some unacceptable botting action going on over at the Replicon Radio annual Replicon Radio fucking awards, which I don't understand why it's so important. I don't know. Maybe I just don't follow Replicon Radio, but I honestly only ever hear about Replicon Radio once a year. Okay. And it's when they do this fucking award show, and every year it's fucking bullshit. There's always somebody fucking complaining. And this year it seems like a legit reason to complain, because basically, if you're one of the 14 viewers currently watching that doesn't know, the Bender Boys were massively in the lead for best podcast of the year on Replicon Radio. And what happened was, we were leading the way with like fucking, I don't know, what was it, like 33% of the votes? We were dominating it, and everybody else, like the closest second place was something around like, I don't know, it was the Juggalo Show, and they had like maybe 18% of the vote, and we had like 33%. And now all of a sudden in the last 48 hours, I meant to say, it seems as if there's some kind of shady shit going on where nobody was voting for the Juggalo Show before, and now all of a sudden the Juggalo Show votes are growing at an exponential rate compared to itself. However, while they are ahead, they're ahead only a little bit. They're only ahead a little bit. And here's the thing. If they're botting, then we're never going to fucking get to win. But if they're not botting, then like we actually do have a real fucking opportunity to take it. The last time I checked, we were like 9 or maybe 14 votes behind, and that ain't shit. 14 votes behind. If everybody in here didn't vote yet today, you can go in and make a vote. We would be ahead. So real quick then, if you are unfamiliar with how to vote, I just wanted to go over it with you real quick. For my viewers that aren't a part of the Bender Boys Domination Station, if I can get you to throw out a little support today, that would be so helpful to us dominating this fucking poll, which I think we need to do because we were deservedly earning it, and now all of a sudden this Juggalo Show pops up, and it just seems like nobody was voting for it, and now all of a sudden everybody's voting for it. Oh, I threw up air quotes, but I'm not on screen. Everybody's voting for it, so it doesn't make sense. So we really, the Bender Boys and the Bender Boys Domination Station, everybody affiliated, wants you, if you're not affiliated or if you haven't yet, to go vote. Obviously, that's what we want. We want you to go vote. Please consider going and voting for us, the Bender Boys, as best podcast of 2019 or whatever it is. It's best podcast is the vote. Now, to vote, it's as simple as this. Go on ahead and open up your favorite URL. Actually, if you do want to vote, the call to arms is please vote from every device that you have. That's super important to us because we want to get them votes, right? So vote from your phone, vote from your tablet, vote from your fucking PC or your MacBook or your Roku device, whatever you got that has a web browser. Definitely please consider tossing in as many votes as we can get because we need to defeat the robots. Anyway, so here we go. To access the polls, you can go directly to repliconradio.com/polls. I don't put the .php, but it does take you right to the polls if you don't add the extension. And if you don't go to repliconradio.com/polls, you can go directly to repliconradio.com. And from this page, after it loads, you only need to scroll down a little bit and click here on the giant Vote Now page. It opens in a new page. It loads the page. It doesn't open a new window or anything. And from this Replicon Radio voting page, the polls page, you can scroll down. I've increased the size of my page so that everybody can see more clearly. But despite all these other things, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. The last option is the podcast radio show / YouTuber. You can have your write-in votes and then all the others. But the most important one is right here at the top. It is the Bender Boys. You simply click on the bullet to select it, scroll to the bottom, and then hit vote. I've already voted after midnight today, so I'm not certain that this particular vote will count. When you click vote, it takes you to the page that shows you all the information. And let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger. And so we got the Bender Boys with 30% of the vote right now, 668 votes versus the Juggalo Show, who's pulling in a solid lead with 761 votes. They went from like second place with 18% of the votes to first place with 35% of the votes in 48 hours. It seems to be trickery. I don't know. I can't say. But it seems like that because once the Bender Boys were ahead, and then once they were no longer ahead and the Juggalo Show pulled ahead, every time a Bender Boy vote went down, it almost seemed as if 2 votes went toward the Juggalo Show. That's absolutely insane. And so that's very, very important to us being myself, notslim1, and the Bender Boys. I know everybody's been making calls to action, and it's very, very, I mean, it's important to us because it seems like it's bullshit the way that it's been fucking going down. Actually, I guess we can stop sharing the screen. And so, yeah, so definitely please go and make a vote. If you're one of the people watching who hasn't voted already, or if you have voted and you haven't realized that you can make votes from other devices, I believe that is the case. I do believe that you can make a vote from another device. And also, well, I'm not sure about that. I'm not even going to speculate. But vote. That's definitely what we want to get going here. And that's it. That's the update, and that's the call to action or call to arms, whatever I fucking called the vlog. And so I didn't realize that I was going to talk for a half an hour. I thought I was just going to come in for a tight, 10 minutes, but you know me, I talk too much. So since I did a half hour and I don't really feel like going offline, here's the link somebody wants to come in and shoot the shit, we'll shoot the shit. If nobody comes in by the 40-minute mark in about 6 minutes, I'm going to go offline. And if somebody comes in, I'll go until the hour. We'll go for 1 full hour. And, oh, hey, look. Do I even look like Cyrax? I got a bald spot happening, but it's not like the whole top. I don't look like Richard from fucking the children's game Guess Who. Okay? And if you don't know Richard from Guess Who, I highly suggest you fucking Google image search it, because that's what's up. Bridget, I love you, and I hope that you can forgive me for calling you fucking Heather. It was a funny joke, and I like that you guys got real triggered by it. That makes me happy that you guys are fucking, especially you, Bridget, especially you. So I'm going to rip these dabs. I'm going to hang out for a little bit on this internet shit, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I labeled this live stream that I'm doing on Tuesday as the vlog. Maybe it's an excuse, but it's not, because this is my life, and, you know, everything that I'm talking about, feeling maybe like, I don't want to say depressed. I don't think I feel depressed. I just feel like extremely fucking bored. You're welcome to the Bizarre Bazaar review. Yeah, definitely check out Speak Your Clout. Oh, shit, I got this fucking dirty one I didn't want to. Mike from Speak Your Clout podcast. You know, I just remember that you were doing a Wednesday thing, and then everybody was like, no, you don't do it on Wednesdays or whatever, and then you stopped doing it. You do whatever you want whenever you want to do it. You know what I mean? Don't ever let me stop you. But also, I did check out only a little bit of your Marilyn Manson show, and I completely skipped your Slipknot show because I personally never really got into Slipknot. You know what I mean? Like metal, I never really like got hard into metal. I'm one of those juggalos that unfortunately skipped over a lot of probably good music, because once you start listening to Insane Clown Posse, you stop listening to other music. That was true for me. And so, yeah, I never really got to appreciate any of that shit. But I do know this. Bizarre. Hey, Bree, I'm going to let you on right now. You don't look happy. I hope you're not going to fucking chew me out right now. What up, though?
Say it to my face, boy.
What, you want me to give you an apology right now,
Say
live on the internet?
Yeah. What do you think I'm here for? Tea party?
I'm sorry that I had to compare you. Here's my apology. I'm sorry that I had to compare you to Heather because you're attracted to dudes that look like Cyrax.
No. Unacceptable. Don't you dare. I'm sure I can throw my legs over Jesus's shoulders. Let's not.
Listen, Bridget,
Right?
I think that you are a wonderful woman, and I'm so glad
I'm not here for you to gas my head up. I'm here for you to publicly apologize in front of all your little friends in the chat.
There's 20 people right now.
That's good enough for me. Over 10, I'll take it.
Oh, man.
Tell
Bridget,
them what you did first.
I was trying to help you guys by mashing you together in a stream.
Oh,
remember that?
Because Cyrax and Heather is just the biggest YouTube love story, and that's the only way I want to live. Listen,
I mean, do you think that they don't love each other? Do you think they don't love each other?
Man, hold on. My son is a grown-ass man, and I would never leave him still at that age for no dick. Even niece, I heard from Jamie Cyrax, the song to the niece, with a picture going around. So no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I didn't see the pictures. Did you?
No.
You did?
I wouldn't even open that shit. No. If he's got weak hands and wrists, then I'm sure that that's probably really heavy because he seems miserable all the time. So I don't think he's able to jerk it off. Yeah. He might use
a little two-finger stroker.
His feet. He used a gross. I just pictured him jerking off with his feet. Nasty.
Don't say that. Don't say that on this channel. That's disgusting.
Blech. I can't see chat, so sorry.
Oh, that's okay. They're just saying, who is this broad?
Yeah. Who's this bitch? She talks like Jesus. Who's that? Who's that bitch?
This
All
is
right,
just
come on.
Jesus. This is just Jesus with his fake beard taken off, you guys.
Velcro. Come on, I want to hear it. I'm here for something. Let's go.
Okay, one, I thought I've apologized to you several times, but since you're calling
did,
me
but
out
not
on
on
my
a
own
stream.
shit, Boston girl Bridget, I'm sorry that I compared you to Heather. You're absolutely nothing like Heather at all. You do love pizza, though, right?
Not
I mean,
if,
who doesn't love
not if
pizza?
that's gonna connect me to her. I'll never eat a slice of pizza again.
It's not delivery. Fuck off.
It's DiGiorno's, bitch.
I think you're a wonderful woman. I've been enjoying your content since I've learned about your existence on planet Earth and
On
your
planet
subsequent
YouTube.
participation in the YouTube social media platform. And
Don't get fancy talk with me. I know who you are. I watch you.
I would
Okay.
never
I accept your
I would
apology.
never directly sneak diss you. If I was gonna diss you, I would just do it.
Oh.
I didn't mean to hurt your
It
feelings.
was funny. I'll give you that. It was hilarious. That was fucking funny. I
Shit.
mean, if you're gonna be a YouTube love story, who else you gonna follow, right?
Can you entertain my guest for a second?
Are you gonna piss or shit?
I'm not leaving. Excuse me for 1 second.
Okay. Hi everyone. I can't see chat, but this fool over here said that me and Fat Jesus are Cyrax and Heather, and he thought I was gonna let that slide. No, never. Kiki, are you still in the chat? Because I just want to put publicly how much I love you and like your goals and your bae and like, you know, like you're just bae. But I'm talking to you guys and I can't even see the chat, so that's good. That's always fun.
Sorry about that. I just had to take that call real quick.
Oh my god, that was so much pressure. I almost fainted. I have
love you,
anxiety,
Boston Girl
dude.
Bridget. You're a wonderful woman with great content.
I don't need all that. I just need to be told I'm not like Heather on a social platform. You know, that's all.
You're not like Heather.
What are you smoking on?
Smoking these gross dabs. They're called Paramount. They
God.
suck shit, and it makes me upset because they taste bad.
I'd be like flatlined. I can't even smoke weed. I'm a wimp. I have to be trained, I told, to be part of like this Bender Boy women crew. I gotta be trained. I gotta like do lines off Jesus's belly. I gotta like trip
No,
some
you
good
said?
acid. I might even have to shoot heroin. I don't know. I was told that I'm not good enough.
You're definitely someone who I think is good enough to be a Bender babe.
Yeah, I was told that I need to be trained. I need more training. I said, who was it? I don't know. Oh, one of them told me in my picture that I look like I have fucking Down syndrome and I spit my drink out. It was so funny. Like my little picture on he's like,
Oh,
you
your
look like my
your
little
avatar?
picture. Yeah, he's like, you look like you have Down syndrome a little in your picture. And it was hilarious. I spit my drink across the floor. Listen, I can take a beating. I can take some jokes. You know what I mean? Like that dude last night, the gangsta from Colorado.
Dude, that shit was fucking crazy last night. I was really hoping you were gonna get in there and start
I
talking some shit.
couldn't. I
man.
just did. Okay, so the girls will understand why I couldn't get on panel. That guy would have ripped me. I just did a micro derбing on my face. So we literally take a roller with like needles on it and we roll it all over our face for like new skin to grow. Cause you know I'm 40 and I have to kind of like keep up with, you know. So my face was legit like bleeding and red and ripped apart, and I was not getting on panel like that.
I think I understand that.
Yeah, I was like, oh no. And I was sleeping too. I woke up and I was like, oh, let's see who's live. And my future ex-husband was there, so I had to jump on and say hi.
That's
He
cute.
thinks I'm trolling him. I'm really not trolling him. I would never give my cell phone number to anybody. And he has it.
I wish
gotta
that
tell
you
your
guys
boy.
will work it out because I'd like to see that fucking live stream date so bad.
So anybody that goes and can prove to me that they voted Bender Boys for like 7 days in a row or whenever till it's done, and you can screenshot, you vote every day, I'm going to send you titty pics. So,
What? I've been
everybody,
voting every day for the last 2 weeks.
well, then you should show me your titties. Everybody
Oh,
go
I
vote.
thought you meant, oh, you vote for 7 days. I have to send you my titties? What? What? Yeah, I'll do
No,
that.
you're out
I'll
of
do
it.
that.
You've seen your titties plenty. Go vote, and you're gonna send it to me. And because I heard like Bender babes show their tits a lot, and I got like pretty good ones. You know, my baby feeders kept up through the years. So,
You got them perky hang downs.
oh my god, no, but go vote, people. What are you?
Hey, yeah,
sleeping?
real quick, while we're talking about voting, also do the write-in for Brooklyn Menace.
Brooklyn, yeah, I just heard that today. I feel bad, but I
Well, his
definitely
shit
will.
isn't getting botted. I don't even know if he's winning. I've been doing some votes, but it's like I don't do the write-in vote. I honestly voted for Brooklyn Menace's write-in video like 2 or 3 times.
The only thing, like, because I made videos to vote for you guys because it's a little easier because you just slide down, click it, and you're good. But for him, that's gonna be like a little bit harder to push because people don't want to like take their time to write shit in. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I feel bad because I want to push him just as much, but I have my son voting for you guys every day from his cell phone, his laptop, his girlfriend. I'm like, listen, do me a favor because your future stepdaddy might be involved, so you gotta like go vote for this dude.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
he's
you
a
want to help
grown
your
ass
dad or
man,
not?
though.
You want to
Yeah,
help
he's
your dad or
cute.
not?
No, yeah, your future stepdaddy. All right, I gotta get going. I want to just, embarrass you a little and make you apologize. You're lucky I didn't make you get on your knees because we know like you like to be on your knees this time of day. But we'll let it slide. Now you know better. You know me. I ain't no bitch, yo.
Is it acceptable on the internet for me to tell you that I love you, Bridget? I
No,
know
but is it
we only know each other only a little bit, but I feel
accept-
attracted to you.
Is it acceptable for me to tell you that I want your lady? Like she's
Everybody
gorgeous.
does. Everybody loves them
Funny.
cakes.
Not even that. Like her personality is amazing. Like she's like a cool chick. I would love to meet her. She's a fun time. You know what I mean? Listen, any woman that's gonna let you pull her pants down and shove a 2-liter in her asshole on a live stream, keep her.
Yeah, I know. I know all about that.
No, she's a good girl. She's a good time, and she definitely takes
nobody
care
else
of you.
is posting pictures. I know you said you can't do it, but nobody else is posting pictures, man. I haven't seen anybody come to the plate with an image of a 2-liter, and I'll take dudes at this point, bro. I
could do it in the titties, like a 40-ounce bottle in the titties, but I cannot do a 2-liter in my ass, not yet. Not till I get those back shots.
First, you got to practice with an empty bottle of water, but make sure you have the cap on it so that the air doesn't come out and you get a nice grip.
I'm by myself. I am not that flexible. I'm gonna record me like trying to bend over backwards or go down like you're wiping your ass and shoving a bottle of water in my asshole. Like, what do you expect? I'm not no fucking gymnast.
You don't have to shove it in your butthole, just in between the cheeks. But I mean,
I
if you
know.
want
I got
to,
an
go
idea.
ahead.
I'll open my butt cheeks, sit on it, and try to pick it up. There we go.
Listen,
do you have enough cakes though?
Thinking. Now we're
Are your
thinking.
cakes big enough?
I don't got those cakes, bro.
Mima's got those cakes. That's the advantage.
She's got the whole bakery.
They got the grip of steel. She got those cakes with the grip of steel.
I got.
Oh, dude, do you like how when she grips it, she's like, Psh, I could walk around the house with this. I'm like, let's see it. She starts
I was
running.
waiting for the Mentos. I want you to put
Does she do that
Mentos
to
in
you,
it
Blake?
and have her
Does she
twerk.
grip you in there? Does she grip you in there, Blake, and walk you around the house?
She got my whole forearm,
Whoa.
cuz. Yeah, she grabs my forearm and
my
drags me off
God.
the chair and shit all the time.
Is that gonna happen? You said you were gonna put Mentos in there and have her twerk. I would love to see that
Yes,
play work, though.
Yeah, I'll do that. 1 second.
Oh, he hit some bad skunk weed. Look at him. Blech, blech. Look, he's fucking dying on a live stream. Look at this. Look at this. Someone, look at him. Yeah. Skunk weed, bad.
Don't make fun of him. He's affiliated.
Yeah.
Listen. Bree,
Yeah.
if you do the front side,
Oh,
send me
here we
the fucking pictures, okay? I'll share them with Mima. I don't care.
Send me the
will-
backside.
That Jesus will tell you.
Just practice. That's what I was saying. Practice with an empty water bottle first, and then
He's
slowly
giving
fill
you
it with
directions.
water. It's like weight training.
Yeah.
And then once you can hold all this weight, then you can start practicing with the larger diameter of the 2 liter. You know, do an empty 2 liter at first, and then slowly fill it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling
like
Blake's
a
been trying
16 ounce,
this.
12
He's been
ounce.
trying to work up to the 2 liter.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna take me a little while, but I'll keep you updated. If you see a post from me like I'm so proud of myself, I moved on to 16 ounces, you know what I'm talking about.
I can't wait. I wish somebody would fucking share with me a picture of their goddamn butt gripping a fucking 2 liter.
No, she's the queen, dude. Like, I bow down to her. Like, she is the queen of the butt cheek soda bottle hold battle.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna do something like a battle, do something I can do. I mean, listen. Meme's got them cakes. I'm surprised Kiki hasn't done it.
Yeah.
She ain't got no cakes either.
Yes,
She got
does.
baby cakes.
Baby cakes?
Kiki, show me what that booty do. That's my bitch. Hey, if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't have me over here. So you all need to bow down and thank the queen. I mean, you know? What
I
would you
bow
do
down,
without
I
me?
might not be able to get back up.
I think you're so funny. I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna gas your head up because it's already running on fire, but I think you're fucking hilarious. I think
He's
it's
even
funny
funnier
as
in
shit you
person.
do. Yeah.
What, looking?
I know he was in
Yeah.
New York. I'm so mad I missed him. I would have went and met you. I would have taken a bus.
You should gather
would've
this year.
You would have pantsed him.
I'm
Go to
too
the
old for
gathering of
that.
the
I think I'll
Juggalos in
have-
Ohio this year, Bree.
I know. I saw. I think I'll have a heart attack. I'm too old.
Too
Last
old.
time I
And Jesus will take care of you. Maybe for the first 2 days, and then he's got to go.
And then he's
I'm
done.
40. I'm 46, and I went. I was in about every pit. So
I
no
heard
excuses.
you're an old man last night.
yeah,
By that,
I'm gonna die
by
in
the
5 minutes.
snowflake gangsta. I dominated like 5 of you. There's 3 people on panel. I'm like dominating 5 of you, dude. What, are you counting somebody as 2? No, for real. Like, I'm in a gang. You guys are. I can't even say what I rep on here.
We dabbed up and we shook hands, and we were all love. We dabbed up and we shook hands.
Oh yeah. I had to look down though because I had sunglasses on. You know, like what a fucking idiot. And he's so mad about being called a fag, but yet, like, you guys say it to each other all the time. He's like, I got a wife for like 15 years. What does that prove? You know how many dudes are on the DL? Who cares?
Yeah, they call that a beard.
That was
You know?
funny. He really thought he was like telling you guys off.
Yeah,
And I
he
swear to
totally
God, his-
destroyed us.
Yeah, and I swear to God, his wife was like gassing his head because if you notice, like every time he said something he thought was funny, he'd go and come back. You know, like he was like looking at her to be like, "Was that funny, honey? Did you like that one?" Yo, what a fucking, oh my God. And then he stays up there on panel. That's what cracked me up so bad. He's so butthurt because he's blocked, but he stays there for like what, an hour and a half?
Yeah, like a couple hours. Yeah.
And all he kept saying to you is, "Oh, you're so old. Aren't you supposed to go to bed?" Is that supposed to be funny? Like,
You're all a bunch of faggots. I'll kick your ass. I'll kick your ass. But I'm cool with you and you and you. The only one that I have a problem with
Yeah.
is the skinny guy. The little bitty skinny guy. That's who I got a problem with.
oh yeah, the one that probably, yeah. He looked like a dude that his dad owns like a pizza parlor and he lives in his mama's basement and still works at the pizza parlor and like that's his life. I wanted to call him Luigi so fucking bad, but I couldn't get on because my face was ripped apart. Bad
He's
timing.
a bouncer. He's been a bouncer for 20 years.
Yeah.
Affiliated
In Colorado.
bouncer. Yeah. Like,
It's
what are
so
you gonna
funny.
do? You're gonna be a bouncer when you're 50 years old? I mean,
The
at
only
some
thing
point, you need to get a new job.
the only
Yeah,
thing
he also has a
found-
gun.
Huh?
Who doesn't?
I heard he has. I don't have a gun.
I don't
Bridget
have a gun.
I literally have never owned a gun in my life.
I don't have a gun. I have guns.
I don't have a gun.
I don't even have a gun, let alone many guns.
Yeah. There has never been a point in my life that I have not had a gun.
I don't need a gun. I
from-
use my
from
mouth to shoot.
5
Boom.
years on, you know. I had my first shotgun in like 8.
The only bouncing that dude does is when he tries to run away from people that he talks shit to on the internet and his fucking titties and stomach is flopping. That's the only bouncing that fucking dude can do. Like, I was so mad last night that I couldn't get on panel because I probably would have embarrassed him and destroyed him in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I know he would have said some shit to me like, oh, bitch, you're okay, and like I've been called worse by better.
Yeah. This is what he does though. We've known him for like 2 years now, and he'll be cool 1 minute, and then the next minute he's in the chats talking shit on everybody, and then he goes to our enemies and tries to get them against us, like he was doing with Bloated Kiki, trying to.
Oh my god, like
Yeah,
how
it's
bad was
over
he
with
sucking
him.
that dude's ass? I swear he was doing that like just to try to get a clip of him up. Because he kept
Yeah, he
saying,
was. He kept
"Wait
saying
till
she's
Bloated
gonna clip this.
Kiki clips this guys, and I dominated like 5 of you guys."
Yeah, I think that was his whole plan, to come on, dominate us, and have Kiki make a clip video so he could look cool.
Absolutely. To
Yeah,
push
he
his
kept referencing
channel.
that, right? Like he was like starving for the attention.
I wrote that in the chat twice. I'm like, guys, just fucking boot this dude because he's dying to be clipped just so he can get attention. Because he kept saying it like an idiot. Guys, wait till Bloated Kiki clips this guys and you guys are going to be dominated. Everybody's going to see I dominated all 5 of you. There's 3 dudes on channel.
That's why I think he kept
Like,
saying the
come
same
back to me with
stuff
fucking
over and
power.
over again, because it was all rehearsed. He already before
Right.
he come on knew what he was going to say, and he just kept saying it over and over again.
Just give Bloated Kiki a couple of different fucking angles for the fucking video.
Mm-hmm. Clip this. That dude's a bitch. He's a 40-year-old gangster who lives in his mom's basement probably, who has been married for 30 years, but he can't be called a faggot and be okay with it.
You called me
Okay.
gay. You called me gay, and then you blocked me.
That was his problem, right?
I literally that sounds like protocol to log on to the internet.
And then he was playing like he don't know. I don't even know how to push a button, idiots. I don't even know how to
Yeah.
log on, idiots. Like,
And that's
dude.
a straight lie. He said he doesn't know how to use Discord, but he's literally joined the Juggernaut Discord 2 or 3 times and been kicked out.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that. You said he was crying to you in the DMs.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
got
Right
the
after they kicked him, I'd have to look. I'd have to check it out.
I'd love to see him crying to you. Just a fucking. I'm not savvy, bro. My mom was a computer. Like, there's no way that it's 2020 and you can't fucking log into something.
Yeah.
I don't know how to download an app and sign into it. Like, what? What?
And then he'd call you guys idiots. I would love to see a live of like bumping into him. You know what I mean? Like somewhere out. He's such the guy to be like, no guys, I was trolling. It's the internet, bro. We good. Try to dab
He
you.
would, because before he
Right?
met that time he keeps saying he met Siznak. Before that, he wanted to kick Siznak's ass, and then like a month before they met, they were friends. He friended up again and was friendly again. So and then now he fucking afterwards he's being a dick again, and now he's friendly up with Siznak again. It doesn't make any sense. It's just like over and over with him.
He needs some attention. He might be
Yeah.
Somebody
And
should
you know,
tell his wife. Give him
This
him a
is
kick.
why you can't get in the Bender Boys, because we josh and bust people's balls to see if they can take it. If you can't take it, then you don't need to be hanging out with us, because we're not going to stop doing that. That's what we do.
I think
you know what I mean?
I had
You
to
take
learn
it.
the fucking hard way, bro. I thought these guys were like, oh, you're cool. Sorry, everybody's talking shit about you about the baller lot. Come on in. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then now it's like I get trolled every day.
It's called butter dick and all this stuff.
Yeah, you had a butter dick.
You can't fucking breathe right or sit on a toilet normally.
And that's why we even like Tony, because Tony can roll with the punches, you know, literally. I mean, but you know, you can say Tony just goes along with the jokes and everything. That's why we liked him. But the problem with him is he showed he can't be trusted, and then the whole pedo stuff.
Yeah, I like
we can still
that.
be friends,
Yeah.
but be associated with our name. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Fabian in the chat. Fabian's the man.
Who?
Fabian.
I can't see chat. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. There's a guy.
Too much work.
There's a guy named Fabian who made a really good video about the Juggernaut, but he is experiencing fear in a major way, and he had to unlist the video. And that's dude. When Marty McFly goes flying back, or like I never ever watched Brokeback Mountain before, but when those guys were fucking making out and Michelle Williams came to the door and she's just fucking staring at them, and the fucking song is like, and we don't stop till the wheels fall off, and I'm fucking dying, bro. That Fabian Trioxin video is the best video that I've seen. It's better than the
pretty damn good.
Fucking Brooklyn Menace Gathering video. There, I said it.
Oh.
I think the funniest ones was Yam Ranch Records of Tony. I mean, it was pretty harsh, but damn.
Oh my god.
I am a pedophile.
I've had AIDS for 35 years.
Dude.
Oh, that video was fucking hilarious. He's
I
like
also
on
like
the
one
bus.
this morning where go ahead, Bree. Sorry.
No, I was just saying it when the video was fucking hilarious. I just changed my coil on my vape by that taste. Whoa.
Did you guys see?
I like the one in the video that I played today that is hosted on the Domination Station, where George is like, "Yeah, just change the words a little bit. 18 juggalos in the showers at the gathering."
That's a shower I'd like to get a part of.
He's like, "What? What the fuck?"
I think all the videos are so funny. Like, I love a good troll. You know what I mean? Like, if you're fucking funny, troll me all you want. Like, I get these fucking, I don't know. I'm sure Blake knows who it is. I get these fucking Cyrax and Heather trolls in my live stream. First, it comes in as Heather, and they're like, "Stop trying to steal my man, bitch." And then Cyrax comes in. He's like, "Stop DMing me. I ain't interested. I got my lady already." I fucking die. I think it's so funny. And I tell everybody, don't block it. It's so funny.
Those trolls are Blake, actually.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. I claim not
Blake
to have any help, but
he loves to pretend to be Cyrax.
And then they leave, and then here comes Blake. Hi, Bridget. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I just got here. Oh, the Pokeroo was here, and I missed him again.
What are you guys talking about? Yeah, all right.
You like that
I
one,
think it's
Flannel?
hilarious, though. All right, my doggies are bothering me to go out, so you boys have a good night, day. Be good or be good at it, and I'll be back.
All right.
Hey, thanks for publicly shaming me.
Yeah, consider
Anytime.
gathering, Bridget. You're having a blast.
Oh my god, dude! I have to start training now.
Yeah,
yeah, you probably should. Yeah.
Get them 2 liters. Get a 2 liter of Pepsi today and figure it out.
Not that kind of training. I meant for the gathering. This dude is obsessed with a bottle in my ass. How about if I just try to take the whole bottle in there? That'd be better. That sounds like a problem right there.
Start it with this end.
If I'm going to the gathering, I might have to train for that. I've seen. The last time I saw him, like fucking 1996, dude, live. I'm so bad.
Damn.
I was in high school still.
That's not dope.
I like
Hell
them.
yeah.
I just the last time they've been around here to see, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta just start practicing, like throwing stuff, throw garbage on the floor at your house a lot, and just boo whatever anybody
saw
says.
the
You're like,
videos,
boo.
Yell rude stuff at people.
Why don't you try it right now, Bree, before you go?
What?
You boo the Bender Boys. Boo, Bender Boys. Boo.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'll
just boo
stop
them right now.
Boo, Bender Boys, boo, boo.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Bender Boys, right?
Boo, Bender Boys, do not dominate, boo.
Yeah.
Boo. Listen, I'm so confused. Half of you tell me to say Bender Boys dominate, and now you're telling me to boo them. You gotta make your mind up. I'm very old. I get a little senile and confused. Okay.
Okay, well, for the sake of remembering only one, Bender Boys fucking dominate.
Yes, Bender Boys fucking dominate.
Put that one in your fucking Alzheimer's.
Yeah. And they might even masturbate. Who knows?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you can private message and explain.
Right. You're
Yeah.
probably going to masturbate as soon as this live stream ends.
Right? Somebody asked me that. When was it? Like a few weeks ago. They asked me if I was a transgender. I'm like, yes, suck my dick. That's what I am.
You are transgender?
Yes, I guess. Like, what the fuck kind of question? Then they asked me if I'm real. No, I'm a robot. Oh, come on. I'm just getting off.
I just got on to say hey to you.
Bullshit. You heard me say I'm leaving, and then you heard me say, boo, Bender Boys. Just come on, defend your skin. Try to fight me. I'm not in the mood today.
You want a shadow box?
You guys see this woman? Look how fucking sexy she is. I just can't.
Hey, Kiki. What up, though?
What up, Blake?
How about Tony shadowboxing grandma yesterday? You
No.
gotta see that. That shit was hilarious.
I missed that.
Listen, these fucking videos people make, like, they need to, like, legit get paid. They're fucking hilarious, right? They got some talent. They're just using it, well, I guess in the right way. Those are funny shit. All right, Kiki, I like you.
Yeah. He fucking fingers the fucking pie, dude. I'm just like, we'll tell your mother we ate the pie. That's the
Hold up. What? Wait.
Yeah. Hold on.
They're so fucking funny. Like the shit. You know what I mean? Like they have to search and get all those clips and like put it all together. Like it's fucking hilarious. They come out fucking like I thought like oh my god, man. I can't.
I
you guys
picked
have
stuff up like that in my head, but I don't like I couldn't do it. Like and I even have a video editing thing.
No. I do my whole fucking channel from this cheap ass little fucking cell phone. I got no laptop, not in. This is how
Dude,
we
you're
do
doing
it
great,
in Boston.
You're doing great. You've got like a ton of subs, people watching you, have great engagement. I mean, you got Blake to apologize. That never happens.
Yeah, Brie, let's get engaged.
Did you hear
Blake
me
will
call
rage
him,
quit
though?
before apologizing.
That's true, actually. I usually don't fucking give in.
I like it.
All I had to do was this.
Yeah, I got sucked in by your beauty.
Yeah, it's got to be that because Blake will never apologize to me.
That or the mama eyes.
Yeah, I definitely apologize because I felt threatened from a girl in America.
That's actually a true statement, though.
I was like, wait, what? I am a girl in America.
Are you saying she can't come to Canada? What are you trying to say?
Come up here and dominate me, Bree. What's up? I'll teach you how to fucking use them cakes.
Oh my! Bye, everybody. Have a good day.
Pick them up on the offer for Fat Jesus' sake. And Jesus, quit being a coward. Give that girl your phone number.
Yeah, Fat Jesus.
He's trying to play hard to get, Bridget.
All right,
We're
now.
talking. But he thinks I'm trolling him, and I'm joking. Like I really think he's attractive. I'm not joking with him. I feel bad. Like
You
I'm
gotta
not-
meet him. You gotta push the meat so that you can see each other in person.
I will. Keeks, would I ever give my cell phone to just any dude on the internet? You know me
No.
better than that. Nobody,
Never,
no
ever,
other
ever.
dude has my cell phone number but him. All
And
right, I'm
Cyrex.
gonna go come up with a plan to be yelling out, "Oh Jesus!" Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, y'all. I just want to come up and hang out. Blake, you're dope. Love you so much. Flannel, you're the shit. Love y'all.
Damn, DC Fago guy in the chat. Fuck, I haven't seen you in a
Hop on, DC. Shit.
Yo, DC, why don't you just, you know what? Here's the deal, DC. I was legit wanting to do a tight hour. I got some shit that I need to fucking handle, and I need to handle it before 6. It's only 4:20. So here's that StreamYard link. Why don't you indulge me, bro, and come on up on the panel? If you don't, I'll probably just go another 5 or 10 minutes with Captain Flannel here. Flannel, I'm so still upset about that thing. I find that redundancy on the internet is real, and I'm really upset that this fucking show is fucking canceled. I wanted to do it and do it with you.
Yeah, that blows.
But I guess it's just more fucking...
Oh, well. More fun at the gathering for us, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll just put our money into that.
Yeah, and like I wouldn't be talking to you about the gathering constantly there anyway, right?
Yeah, true. We would be comparing the whole place to the gathering. Well, they do this at the gathering. They do that at the gathering.
Yeah, isn't it crazy how they put up all the fences over by Merch Row and cut off all access to the second and third stage?
Yeah, that's crazy. Did you say that they had the VIP on the hill part?
Well,
at whatchamacallit? At Camp Anarchy?
Year one, they only did it twice. The first time they did it, all of the camping was across the street, you know, the field across the street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did go to Legend Valley, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so all that parking, all that field across the street, that was all camping. And then the second year they did it, they did a lot of camping, like on the Legend Valley side of it, where like gathering free parking is.
Mm-hmm.
All of that was camper camping. And then
Wow.
also they did let, until it was full, an amount of campers go into the grounds, like RV pass campers, into the grounds and park on the fucking gravel where the second stage is. And all that was full of fucking VIP camping. And I didn't get I showed up too late, so I couldn't get that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, whatever. Yeah.
So what do you think? You're pretty confident they still have baller lots this year?
The baller lot stuff is, I don't mind to speculate, but my bottom line is always, I will believe it when I see it, when I'm there and I have it. Once I pay, well, in my life, every time I've paid for a baller lot, I've gotten one. So I feel like if they advertise them and I can buy one, then I'm good to go.
Yeah, I want to try to get one too. I mean, if I don't, no big deal, I guess. But
I'm 100% trying to tax the fam this year on a fucking ticket. I'm gonna try to execute the plan again this year that I did last year, where, well, maybe I shouldn't put all my fucking, I've already said it all. Maybe I should
yeah, put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, exactly. Well, just saying like what my plan is so that people don't execute it themselves and then.
Oh, everybody already does anyway. I mean,
yeah, I guess you're right. Well, my plan is to do that. It's to buy a ticket for myself, and then once I can secure a ticket for myself, I'll try to buy another one. And what that means to me is, like last year, I got that one ticket early. But this year, it would be like, I wouldn't put two in a basket. Like that's my plan to try to make it fair. If fair is an even thing, I don't know what I'm saying, but I do know this: when I buy baller tickets this year, I'm gonna try to buy one at a time, one for myself. Then if I can get a second one to tax the fam, I'm gonna do that. But I won't put two baller lots in my basket. Like I won't do that. I'll make two separate transactions.
Yeah. To try to be fair.
Does that even count for anything? Does that mean anything?
Not to me, because it's a gamble for anybody to get one. So if you get two, you got two. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like you put in all the work and all the effort to get one. You sit there in front of the computer for fucking however long. You know what I mean? Whereas other people didn't do that and they didn't get one and they got pissy. So it's just like, okay, I mean.
Yeah, all that stuff about
yeah, you put in the effort, so you got rewarded. They didn't put in the effort, they didn't get rewarded. I mean, so I don't really see a problem with it.
People were making fun of me, man. They were saying, "Oh, you're grinding." Yeah, I fucking sat in front of a computer and downloaded an auto refreshing tool and barely touched my computer, but I sat in front of a computer for 10 hours a day since the site crashed, and fucking, I put in. Maybe it was sitting there looking at a monitor, but I put in 30 hours before I got that first ticket.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And it seems like everybody that got one did that. They just had to keep sitting there, refresh until they finally got one. I mean,
the people that were like making claims about, I'm just bantering semantics and rehashing old shit. It really means nothing to me now. But some people at that time were claiming, oh, you like cut in line in front of us, and it's like, one, there's no line. There was no queue for the there was no queue for the website.
Yeah. My thing is, Psychopathic obviously doesn't care, or they would just make the ballers lots non-transferable and make it to where you can only have one. They could easily solve the problem if they were really worried about people flipping them. But they don't care, as long as they get their money, what do they care? You know what I mean? They do all kinds of shit to create a secondary market. That's why they only do limited runs of shirts and stuff, so that they will be worth money later.
So you did agree at the time then with stimulate the Juggalo economy.
Yeah, definitely.
That money in. I'm pulling that money in for that baller lot, and guess what? Those people are going to spend that money, aka me. That profit that I'm bringing in, I need it for the gathering.
Yeah, it's going right back into the gathering. So
it goes right back into the guy's fucking pockets. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you go to a casino and you win, and they fucking want to keep you there because they want you to spend more money and lose it back.
Yeah, right. Yeah. They don't need to try to keep me there. I'm good enough at losing my money. Thank you. So that's my life. I've been doing Bender Boy shit and not uploading and just waiting for that thing. You know, here's the thing about fucking baller boxes.
My channel's been sinking too because I'm over here all the time.
Last year, Captain Flannel, let me remind you, I'm pretty sure it's right that they wanted to sell tickets last year for the gathering. The baller launched this site during Juggalo Day weekend last year.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then there was an elected hiatus for that decision. And then the Sunday night fail crash of the site.
Yeah.
Which led into that 30-hour fucking grind.
Yeah, I wonder when we'll start getting more information. Like after Ballers, probably, I would imagine.
Well, I mean...
Still no word on DCG car. What's that?
You said Ballers, but it's Juggalo Day weekend.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I meant. Juggalo Day weekend.
Right. And then I was thinking... I mean, there's still a month before that event, dude. Like, there's no way, there's no reason that they can't or wouldn't start sucking up some of that gathering money to start getting it together. Yeah, true. I mean, they did last year. It was what we were saying. They pushed it a week or a couple weeks after Juggalo Day weekend, but they were ready to do it then, and then they waited so long for the infomercial. Yeah. But they were saying that they shot the infomercial and it didn't come out the way that they wanted it to. And so, or that was the Woodstock one, wasn't it? Do you recall that, Captain Flannel, when they put out the Gathering Juggalo infomercial for Woopstock? It was just Jay and Shaggy sitting in front of a fucking truck dressed as hippies. And there was a fairly lackluster, extremely late release infomercial. Yeah. It was like a month or so before the gathering. Like real. They said at that year's seminar, then I guess, that they did in fact shoot some footage for a great infomercial, but it didn't come together the way that they wanted it to or something. And so it all fell to the floor. And I wonder what that looks like. I wonder what the theme was. I'd love to see some of that old shit. I thought the Oklahoma one infomercial was pretty good. I mean, they had me going. I was like, I really thought they were going to have monster trucks. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I forgot all about that. Definitely will get laid at the gathering. But yeah, I just hope this place doesn't end up like that with undercover cops and all these rumors that are going around. It's like, that'd suck. If it's like another Oklahoma. Oklahoma, yeah, the worst cops for me. I mean, it's always unanimous that the worst one over the last couple of years was Oklahoma City, but those undercovers were pretty shit. Like the cops at fucking Legend Valley, I never had a fucking... Yeah, they don't give a fuck unless you're doing something super stupid. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So, like, for a police presence to be there, it doesn't really, like, necessarily affect me. I mean, I'm not doing anything that's going to warrant... vitamins. I mean, I just take my vitamins in the camper. Once that vitamin C kicks in. Yeah, I don't know. They did it up here at the festival up here, like I was saying, and they just ruined it. They put roadblocks going into the festival and busted everybody. And then when everybody was in the festival, the cops would literally hide behind people's tents and wait till they sparked up a blunt or something and jump out and bust them. And then the cops were going around dressed like hippies or like, you know, because it was a hippie festival. They were dressed like hippies and they were trying to get people to give them drugs and shit. And if anybody did, they'd bust them, shit like that. So it's pretty whack. But it's just... Yeah, the shit's definitely bad. When I was in Oklahoma, I fucking saw cops fucking corner a guy on the beach by the fucking slide and like put him face down in the sand and shit. And it was pretty fucking weak. Very weak.
Sorry, reading the chat too. Everyone's talking about Big Shane again.
Yeah.
Siznak, where were you last night? He says he never threatened you. He never told you you couldn't be in Colorado and all this shit. He's denying everything and backpedaling.
Yeah.
I think he's scared of Siznak.
Brooklyn Menace, you are a cop, dude. Yeah,
I can see that. I can see people thinking he was a cop.
Hey, what do you?
Well, he rolls up with that camera right when people are doing fucking dirt. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there like getting my little baggie, about to put the key in, and here comes Becklin with the camera. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you doing?
We had to tell him to fuck off on the boat so many times. Me and fucking my friend, we were like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you following us for? Go stand over there. So he would go stand over in the corner and we would be fucking taking care of business. And then we would glance over at him and the camera wouldn't be pointed at us, but he'd be looking at us like, can I come back over now? Or like, stay over there. He's fucking pointing at him and shit.
Or he'll just come up and just sit there with the camera, not say anything. But it's awesome that he does it because he pretty much gives up his time at the gathering and these events to film us and shit.
Could you even
We
imagine?
all fucking love it.
Have you ever seen him have fun?
No, I've seen him get to have a couple beers, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, I can't even do a Brooklyn Menace impersonation. It's so hard.
I know he got a little tipsy at the DCG con, and the next morning was like first time I met him. He was just like, oh. I think he only had like 6 beers or something like that, but he was super hungover. It was hilarious. But yeah, it'd be cool to see him tripping on shrooms or something.
I told him so many times the first year that we were going to camp together. I told him so many times that I was going to dose him and shit. And I think he was worried like the whole fucking time. I don't know if he expected it to come or not.
I know how we can do it though. We just put it in the Twizzlers because he was eating them Twizzlers like fucking crazy. He probably ate 3 bags of them. So we just get some Twizzler edibles or something and switch them on him.
I thought you might like roll up a little piece of acid and stick it inside the Twizzler.
You can do that too, yeah. We could like get a drop something in a Twizzler.
You do that fucking candy for a fucking at least 10 seconds before you realize there's a piece of paper in it.
Yeah, true.
Better watch out, Brooklyn. You're gonna get fucking dosed more than I get ants at the gathering.
He won't ever eat or drink anything any of us give him from now on.
I ate more Twizzlers than you threw at Twizzlers.
Yeah, that is the fact. He ate way more than he threw, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I met Siznak. We dabbed 3 times. We shook hands. Is that what you did when you met Siznak?
The first time I remember meeting Siznak, I guess he came up into the camper. I was like, oh, that's him. And he sat down in the camper and then proceeded to almost pass out.
That's the first time you met most of us was coming into your camper.
Well, I do have memories of you being at the Whoop Stock.
Yeah, I was very here and there. I was all over the place there.
I know that you definitely came up more than once, but we didn't really like the most indelible memory that I have of you at Whoopstock is I remember being in the camper and you were standing outside of it under the tent, and I was looking at you, but I don't think we interacted or much.
No, we smoked a joint in the camp when I came in the camper. That was about it. But yeah, I was all over the place with that one.
Look at us now, baby. Best friend.
Yep. Steel City was in your camper too.
Yeah, I definitely remember Steel City's interaction because he taught us how to high five. He's like, oh, you just have to look at the other guy's elbow. I'm like, all right. And then we started high fiving perfectly every time. It was dope. Now I look at people's elbows when I high five them every time. A high five champ.
You look at their elbows.
I thought I was gonna die when I met Blake. I thought I was gonna be a gathering casualty, and that's all that was going through my mind. Oops.
Yeah, it was live when we met.
I introduced Flannel to you during the live Tales from the Lotus podcast from the Gathering. Oh yeah, so us meeting is on the internet somewhere.
Yep, I think it is actually. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try to find that. Brooklyn, get me the goddamn link. You know where to find it. That's great. Yeah, man. You know, I was talking about this a little bit the other day, and Brooklyn was corroborating my story that previous to the Baller Lot incident, like I just did my own thing and stayed in my own lane and never interacted with anybody, and just did my own thing. Now, since it's just been, oh, for fuck's sakes. It's just been, I've just been getting trolled, man, hard.
It's been nonstop. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't really do Discord. I remember you tried to join the Naughty Discord once or twice, and you were like, "I don't get this shit." You would end up bouncing.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, my first real introduction to Discord. I did some Discord for some Minecraft stuff. I needed some support for some mods. But it was just like a get in, get the information, and get out of there. It wasn't like...
You play Minecraft?
I don't right now. My laptop is dead, but I wish I was.
Yeah. I could never get into games like that.
Will Blake's hazing ever end?
No.
Fucking 10-year initiation.
We're gonna make fun of his gray hair and wrinkles when he's old. So
how long are you gonna let him do this? I guess forever, man. As long as it's funny, as long as I'm laughing with and not getting laughed at, I'm perfectly content.
Yeah, I hear that. It's all in fun.
It's really, really easy, I think, to know what is and what is not in good fun, especially around here.
Yeah, yeah.
Specifically, I guess, for the Discord and stuff, which is, I feel like the core conglomerate, you know, of Bender Boys, kind of like stationed in that server. I feel like if you're not in that server, you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, some people don't get it. I mean, look how triggered people get over Ram Ranch.
Yeah, that one I never got triggered by that. I just never understood like its appeal. Like it's 7 fucking minutes long, man. Like,
it's just to get a reaction out of people. People will be like, "What the fuck is that?"
I remember when I was trying to offer spaces for Zero and George on the Baller Lot, and they're like, "Well, we don't want to like." We look up to you. We don't want to do anything that's gonna not offend you. I don't remember the word that they used, but they didn't want to like piss us off. And I'm like, there's literally nothing you can do at the gathering that's gonna make me mad, bro. And like, oh fuck, you put the link in.
Except one thing made you mad at the gathering: a horrible wrestling match.
Dude, that was bullshit. That was bullshit because I wanted to see it and I skipped fucking so much shit. There were people that I wanted to meet up with for I think a King Spade show. And I didn't even give a fuck about King Spade. I just wanted to go hang with the homies. But then all this shit started running late, as it does, and I fucking skipped King Spade and went and sat at the fucking main stage like a fag, looking at fucking this wrestling ring. Oh, there was the worst. Like, we got up there. When we got up there, we were waiting. We thought we were waiting for the main event to start. When we got up there and waited 20 minutes, then the fucking show started, bro.
Really?
Yeah, it was brutal. It was bullshit. The only thing that barely made up for it is that KRS-One, for some reason, didn't show his headlining 5 a.m. time slot. And so they gave him a spot on the main stage, which was dope. At least he showed out.
I missed him. I didn't get to see him.
I was pissed
Token.
that night that I missed him.
Yeah.
You didn't see who?
I didn't see him. Token. I didn't see Odd Family.
Do you think that Token looks a little bit like JP?
I didn't even really go down to see Tech. I think maybe I went down for a few minutes, but I don't know.
Dude, my homie wants me to go see Tech tonight, and it's already fucking 20 to 5. It's almost too late for me to leave the house and go.
Yeah, he plays here next weekend or the weekend after, one of the two. It's getting to be like the same set with him every time, so it's not,
Yeah, when it's predictable, I'm over it. Like I don't give a. I'll never drive to London. I'll never drive an hour and a half to go see Mad Child headline a show in London. He comes through Windsor often enough, like once a year, once every 2 years. I actually go in Windsor a couple weeks back because I just saw it at the gathering. I knew it was going to be the same thing.
Yeah. My next coming shows I'll be going to is Riff Raff is coming February 10th, and NASCAR Alloy, Ramirez, and then City Morgue. So those are the shows I got coming up.
City Morgue will be all right. I didn't know about the gathering, and now since it's not like I'm like, oh, I want to listen to them, but if it comes on, I don't change it.
Oh, I listen to them daily, probably.
The song with the fucking song with the flaming BMX.
Oh yeah,
it had 33 in the title.
33 Black Glass or something like that.
That's a dope song.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. The new album's pretty dope too. Neck Break, that's a good song.
I also have the first time we met Big Will on one of my live streams. That would be cool.
Oh, I remember that. Me and McIntyre met him.
Can you put that link in the Discord for me so that with the timestamp so I could watch it after this live stream? Which is almost done. We've been going. I only wanted to go for like 10 minutes, and it's been an hour and a half.
We didn't do our exercise video this year at the gathering, Beckland.
This year. How do you miss so much when you have a golf cart and can literally go anywhere?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I remember.
I know. I don't think I ever saw Danny not on the golf cart the entire gathering.
I saw him. I definitely saw him one night, painted up like the Wraith Shangri-La, and I think it was the last night. And I saw him in the merch booth. I guess you can't drive the golf cart in the merch booth. It could have been outside, parked. I did that. I was driving the truck, and I was like, I'm going to go to the bottom of this hill. I think I was with Siznak, and we were on our way to the bottom to go see Have-Nots and Mad Child and shit. Mm-hmm. I think that's when it was, because I think we also got Chicken on a Stick. But we pulled up. I stopped in front of Chicken on a Stick, parked, turned off the truck, got out, went, ordered food, ate the food, got back in, drove like 30 feet down the fucking path, stopped the truck again, parked, got out, went, bought some merch. I just said, I'll be right back. And it's fucking great. Dude, that was the best.
Yeah. I'm definitely bringing a grill this year. That fucking carny food was, I couldn't do it.
Well, hopefully, I hope that the Bender boys get a baller lot this year and that they get an opportunity to fucking post up next to us. Like, that was so perfect. For full circle, all the way back to the very first question you asked me today, do I think that there will be baller lots at Nelson Ledges this year? Yes. Just because there's no water hookups and just because there's no
electricity
power hookup, exactly. They didn't have power hookups on grounds at Legend Valley. They just bring out big generators and they run generators to power blocks of campers.
Yeah, there's probably no power on that place at all. I mean, it's literally on like a rock ledge. You know what I mean? So they probably couldn't get power lines to there. So probably everything's ran off of generators there, I would imagine.
Yeah, or propane, right? I guess that's the same thing.
But you gotta have power for the fucking for the amps and shit, for the music, you know.
Yeah, yeah. When I worked for a carnival, we had two big fucking semi trailers that were huge generators, It said fun power on the side of it. And that was dope. So yeah, I mean, generators definitely exist. I do believe that there will be baller lots. Yes.
Someone said they don't really have power at Nelson Legends, and they had to bring in generators for that. So I mean,
right. Well, I've heard sporadic rumors. One thing I believe I heard myself from that newscast with the woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing the same sweater as you. She was like,
poncho, man, come on.
They were just saying that they don't have long-term stay availability. I believe that's how I read it.
There was actually campers in that video. If you watched it, like in the background when they showed the outside,
people were like, "Oh, we don't have campers here," and then they literally cut to a shot of a bunch of RVs.
Like 4 or 5 campers sitting out there.
Out the snow. It's like seems like a long-term thing if it's out there in the goddamn snow.
Yeah, no shit.
But yeah, I do believe that there will be baller lots. There's no way they're not going to cash in on that. One thing that I don't know about is like let me ask you the question. Do you think that they will sell campsites? And if yes, do you believe that they may overall reduce the general admission price to make it cheaper for people that can't sleep on the ground? But I read also when I was doing some research, sorry to not let you answer the question I asked you, but to do some research online to find out when baller lots were first available. We were looking at information for Nelson Ledge's 2003 gathering, and during that gathering, the tickets were $150 for the admission, and then you were obligated to pay an additional $100 if you wanted a camping spot. And then they said something about Nelson Ledges being capable of housing thousands of campers. Camping people, not RVs.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
that might have something to do with the place. Maybe they have to rent that, and then they rent the place, and then that place makes money selling campsites. But
limited.
I don't know, it's usually up to the festival. Some festivals included in the price, like Strike does. Like the gathering is like it's $200. You can camp whatever. And some break it down, you know what I mean? Wasn't it broke down at Camp Anarchy? Like you had to buy a ticket, then you had to buy a campsite.
RV camping.
Yeah. So I mean, it just depends on the festival. And I would say they would just keep doing it like they always do, unless it's something that the grounds requires. Like the ground requires you to pay to buy a campsite.
I just feel like for $200. For $200 for a general admission, to ask for an additional cost for a camping site, as it seems to have been my perception of 2003.
Yeah,
it's not a strike to want to make money on camping sites if that's how they have to regulate it. I just hope that would transfer into cheaper.
Yeah.
General admission passes, or
I know this place is open. This place is open all year long, like a camp area and a place for people to go hang out and stuff. So I kind of wonder if it's not public land and they just lease the part. They just have festivals there. And if that's the case, then yeah, public land will make you buy a campsite for every site. That's just how it works. But I don't really know if it's private land, public land, or what's going on.
You got that new whip. You're trying to get a baller lot this year.
Yeah, I want to get a baller. I want a baller lot in AC, but this place looks like it won't be as hot, so maybe I won't need AC.
Yeah, it's much more north than Indiana by a couple hours.
Yeah, I didn't think Legend Valley was hot at Woodstock.
Valley's been nice a couple years. I remember my very first time going to the gathering. My very first parking lot party, I almost died of a fucking heat stroke that day. I didn't know what was happening to me because that never happened to me before. and I almost died. I laid down at like 7 o'clock. I woke up at 11, drank a little bit of water, and then I fucking went back to sleep again. I basically missed the whole parking lot party.
Yeah.
And then at 7 a.m., the fucking homies wake me up. They're like, the line's moving. I'm like, all right, let's go. And then all the campers rushed to the baller lot area. We got fucking squeezed out on the side.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just random.
I work outside, so it's kind of fucking sucks to have to take every time. That's why I didn't take many vacations usually. I didn't take one for like 8 years because everyone wants to take it in the summer. So and spend the whole fucking vacation outside on a beach or something. And I'm already been outside fucking the whole year, you know what I mean? Roasted my ass off. So if I want to have a couple of days off, I want to be in the AC, you know what I mean? But it just never works out that way.
So what, you got a van or you got a RV or you got a trailer?
I got a van. I got 2 little ACs I can bring. I even got a generator. So
you got that little pop-up you said too, right?
I got a little pop-up. I could bring that. Yeah.
If you get a baller lot and all you're planning on camping in is a van, there's almost no reason not to bring your fucking pop-up. You got a baller lot.
True. Very true.
But if you were just going to do like free camping or some shit and not get a baller lot,
yeah,
pass isn't so bad. I want to fucking. I got that loud ass generator. I wish I could fucking prioritize getting a new muffler on it so that I could really quiet it down.
That's the problem with mine. Mine's a loud one too. I wish I could get a quiet one. Because really, you only need it for lights and shit.
You get the inverter ones that are quiet. They're like twice the fucking cost for the same power.
Over twice the cost. Yeah.
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 I got a 6,000. I got a 5,500. I got a 6,000 starting watt, 5,500 running watt.
Nice
The generator. I got that shit used for like $300.
Yeah, mine's like 4,000 watts or something like that, but I got it on clearance for $200. You know what I mean? But a 4,000 watt inverted one would be like $1,500 or something stupid like that.
Yeah, I see.
Quiet, you wouldn't ever be able to hear it, but yeah, it's not worth spending that much more just for quiet.
Yeah, exactly. When I went to Camp Anarchy last year, we used that generator for a few hours to charge phones and run air conditioning, and it maybe ran for like maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, I would say. And then finally some guy came up and was like, "Can you turn your generator off?" I'm like, "No." I fucking paid $100 and drove hours and hours to be here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of noisy. Do you mind like not sitting in the AC for a while?
Yeah. Can you just
not having power because it's too noisy for me? Yeah.
I'm at a festival right now. Could you keep it down?
Yeah.
Shit's fucking dick, man.
That's like the people that buy the houses right next to these festival places and then complain about the noise. It's like, what did you expect? You know?
Andy, you should come on the show. I'll put the link. Just click it. Actually, even if you don't, that's okay. I got to end this in like 7 minutes. I got to fucking do some shit.
Should take Siznak's advice and get a hold of Wolf so he can help us get a baller's lot.
Yeah, what's he going to do that on? A fucking 56K dial-up connection and a goddamn leapfrog?
I tried one time and it didn't work. I don't know what happened.
I don't know if you're saying fuck that dude Blake, like fuck me or fuck Andy for what he said, but Andy's right. He's my best friend. But yeah, that's probably almost close to it for me. I might not even ride out the next 5 minutes. Trash. That's his chore. Mima took the trash out today.
Yeah, so I'm surprised.
What's that? So the summation of today's fucking live stream is
Big Shane's gay.
Yeah, Big Shane's mad gay. Hates it. He doesn't want to be discriminated against for being gay by being blocked all the time. And also, it was 3 daps.
3 dabs, yeah. Big gay 3 dab Shane.
And also, I'm gonna fucking start making more content, even if I have to just hold the camera and talk to it for fucking a few minutes at a time. It's I'll do that. Bring back those classic vlogs. I got to get the content on the channel.
Yep.
Also, the summation is subscribe to the Bender Boys Domination Station if you haven't, and vote for them in the Replicon radio polls because there is some fuckery afoot. You gotta get that shit sorted.
You need more vlogs with Dad. What's he been up to lately?
My dad, he's getting a little older every day. My mom was really upset today. We had like an emotional conversation. She was like crying, I guess, and she's just upset because like I'm sitting here doing nothing, right? And she knows that. And I'm not calling her to say, hey, bring Dad over so we can hang out all day. But every time she brings it up, I'm always like, I'm literally here all the time. Just hit me up and come out.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, some type of mother-son argument, you know? How things can get out of control very fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so that's kind of how it went down today. She's just upset that I'm not spending she's not even upset that I'm not spending time with my dad. That's not the problem at all. The problem is that she's spending too much time with him, that she doesn't get a break.
She wants you to spend time with him to give her a break.
Yeah, exactly. And then also there's this new concept that he doesn't do the exercises that he's supposed to do only twice a week when the nurses come to fucking do it for him. And so now, like, my mom is having this consideration of putting him back into like therapy, which would move him out of the house for a few months. And like, I told my mom, I'm like, look, if he wanted to move around, he would move around. You know, when he wants to work, he works. And she thinks that he can't go out in the garage and do anything. But I think that I disagree.
Yeah.
If you're not here every day, you don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if he wanted to do something, he would do something. All the fucking guy's done for his whole life is work. It's all he's ever done is work for his family. He never took vacations or took time off. He never had a vacation day. He worked when he was sick. He never stopped. All he cared about was fucking working and making money and scrapping junk to take care of his family. That's it. He's worked. He's done his time. Let him be old. Let him be 87. Let his fucking muscles turn to shit. Let him just fucking become decrepit until it becomes a time that we have no choice but to put him in a home. I feel is the better option. Even I'm not with him every day, so it's easy for me to say this.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like I'd rather see him get so decrepit that he goes into a home because he's deemed unmanageable to live with my mother, you know? Instead of what? You're going to make him pissed off and move him out of the house, put him in an environment that he doesn't want to be in to focus on something that he doesn't give a fuck about. For what goal? What goal does my dad get from moving into it's basically an old age home. It's not like hospice or end of life care. Like the intention isn't to put him in there so that he dies there. The intention is to put him there for a set amount of time in order to rehabilitate his body. And I argue again, what is the point of fucking doing that? It'll make him miserable to do that. Even though my mom wants a break, that's a very important part of it. Subtracting that from the equation, I don't believe that he should go to a rehab. He should
just tell her to go spend a couple of days with one of her friends or something. And that's somewhere else or something like that. Get her break that way.
She is too self-victimizing to accept that role. She says that she wants it, but it's really complicated, like with old ladies, right? Like she's fucking set in her ways, and if you're not doing it her way, it's basically no way.
Yeah, very true.
For me to convince her to go somewhere for a couple days, excuse me, I couldn't do that. But for her to convince us to send my dad away to the rehab, that's everything. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I'd just be like, would he do that to you? You know?
I just feel like my dad has been coherent enough his entire life to know what he wants and what he doesn't want. And while he's getting older and his brain is fucking rotting on him now, and it's becoming more like noticeable and prevalent every day. To me, he's coherent enough to know that he doesn't want to do those things. Yeah. It's not like you can trick him like some, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's not like you can trick like an old, like Alzheimer's, like retarded person. You can't.
Well, he knows his body more than any of us. If some days he can't get out in the garage and do shit, some days he just can't get out in the garage and do it. He's, you know, the older you get, the more you have good day, bad days. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And another
I'm sure he has a bunch of those if he's been working his whole life and shit like that. I mean, doing physical labor your whole life beat you the fuck down. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You sit in front of a computer and work is not the same as going out and doing physical shit every day, no matter what it is. It's just, it breaks your body down. I mean,
he wants to do big work. He wants to go out there. I got a couple rads, right? So he wants to go out there and cut the fucking rads apart, get the copper off the rad, which is fine to clean it up, but he wants to do it with a fucking reciprocating saw. And I'm like, God, like, you shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I should step up and be out there doing that job for him. But I also don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be out there scrapping all day.
Yeah, don't blame me there.
And he's like, okay, well, now do that. If it comes to my dad, I guess I'm the same way in a different aspect. But with my dad, you give him an inch, he'll take a fucking mile, bro. Like, I want you to come and do this one simple thing. And then it's like, okay, no problem. So you go out there and you do the one thing, and then in the middle of doing it, he's like telling you the next 5 things that he tricks you.
Yeah, he had it all planned out.
Yeah, and it's just like he's been asking me to go to his house and load up all his scrap that he has in my truck so we can take it in. He wanted to do that for me before I went to New York. And he's like, we'll take the scrap in and I'll give you half the money because so that you have extra money for New York. Nice. Like, that's awesome. But I never prioritized doing it, which was, I'm sure, a disappointment to him. But I didn't need the
Well, maybe you need to start prioritizing that because, like you said, he's not going to be around forever. And he's done a lot for you guys. So now it's your turn to do some shit for him. Even if you don't want to do it.
I want to do so much for him. I just don't want, because I'm lazy, I don't want my love for him to be shown by just doing what he wants me to do, which is physical labor and scrapping. But that's all that he's interested in. Like, he has zero interest in
hobbies or anything like that.
I never knew him to have any real friends. He never called nobody to chat on the phone. Nobody called him. He just got up, woke up in the morning, goes out and gets some scrap, brings it back, cleans it up, adds to the pile, goes, makes money. He never had a party. He didn't care about parties. You know, I never had to get anything meaningful for my dad for Christmas. Like, it's always just fucking crossword puzzles. That's all he's ever given a fuck about.
So my grandpa was into those too, crossword puzzles. But yeah, he was the same way. Work. But my grandpa pretty much went downhill as soon as he retired. Once he retired and ran out of shit to do around the house, he just started going downhill fast because that's all his life was working, like he said.
And you're 46?
Yeah, I'm 46. But
How old is your dad?
Oh fuck! I don't even know. I don't really see him, so I don't know. Okay. my grandparents were basically my parents, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was raised by them.
How old's your granddad now?
He's gone. He died at like 70, I think.
And how long ago was
Oh shit, probably like 10 years ago.
Oh,
Probably more than 10 years ago. Actually, I think my grandma died 10 years ago.
I'm gonna be 38 in a month, and I'm so lucky that I think I recognize that I'm so lucky that both my parents are still around.
Yeah. My grandma died at
it's
80 something, and she only been to the hospital 3 or 4 times her entire life, besides having babies or whatever. So that's what I go for, because I go to the hospital, I go to the doctor as little as.
Yeah, I do too. I only go when I'm sick. But
Yeah,
I go to the clinic. Like, I don't go to the hospital if I don't have to.
Yeah, minor medical or whatever they call it.
Usually my hospital stints are just revolving around my back. I've been lucky not to have to go for a while. Anyway, the reality of life is it's 5 o'clock and I wanted to do some shit an hour ago. I just wanted to come on here and surmise that stuff about why there hasn't been content, and also to encourage people to go and vote for the Bender Boys on the Replicon radio polls, because that shit seems like some fuckery is afoot.
Definitely.
And yeah, my dad, he's getting older, and I don't know how to deal with it. I just gotta just gotta try to him around here more often, I guess, so that my mom can relax. But
yeah, I just gotta spend time with him, because he won't be around forever.
Yeah, that's
true. And you regret it you will regret not spending time with him once he's gone.
Yeah, that I believe too. He's gonna be, if he makes it to his next 88th birthday, that'll be at the end of May, the beginning of May. His birthday.
I hope when I'm 88, I'm still able to go out in my garage and fuck around every once in a while at least. I mean, that's pretty impressive, really. You know what I mean? If he's 88 and he's still out there scrapping and doing shit.
Yeah, he just wants. I mean, he's crazy slow. He's crazy slow. But he's all like, "You can clean up the mess when I'm kick the bucket," and I'm like, "Well, why don't we do it together so that we can spend some time together, and then at least, like, if you get a couple bucks and you want to give me some, you can watch me enjoy it."
True.
Like, giving me something when you're dead, it doesn't make sense.
Have you ever taken him to an ICP show?
No, unfortunately, he can't enter the States.
Oh, damn.
But he told me he grew up around this area his whole life and that he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, some people are like that. I have friends who've never really left our little small town. They're still there,
Yeah, that seems so crazy. I mean, I grew up in this town that I'm in now, but like, I go places and I do things, and I've lived other places.
Yeah, that is crazy to think.
I think, definitely vote up Unity Fest on Replicon Radio. I'll be getting that one in also.
That shows you how rigged it is. Unity Fest is beating out The Gathering. Like, what in the actual?
Yeah, Andy's got all them bots. But one more thing before I fucking stop talking, and that's if my mom wants me to hang out with my dad all day, I'm sure I'm gonna come and do a Domination Station StreamYard with him. I probably just won't have any guests or anything. I don't think he'd be able to handle getting trolled and shit. I don't think he would get emotional or anything. He just
probably wouldn't get it.
Process it. My dad literally doesn't care about anything. And whenever I had him on the show, like on my own show here, everybody was always like trying to get him to I always felt like people were like trying to get him to go into some weird rant about racism, trying to make him sound like a racist and shit. But my dad, of all the things that I know my dad to be, a racist is not one of them. Definitely.
It's just because he's old, people assume all old people are racist.
Yeah, he's not like preaching any type of inclusivity or anything.
Now my family was racist as fuck. They wouldn't even let me watch the Cosby Show.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say that to me before. That's intense. But yeah, I'll definitely get him out here. We'll get him on the fucking domination station. I'll just talk to him and field the chat for appropriate questions.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And see how long I can get him to go for. I ask him to do it all the time, but usually it's like I want him to do it on the Wednesday show. And that's late at night, so like usually he's getting ready for or already in bed.
You can just come on and talk scrapping. There's YouTube scrappers out there.
Yeah, I'll get him on here and talk about shit. You know, the thing about my dad is he's had like, I guess he used to be like a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he used to do like some bad things. I guess
so
like
he's got some stories probably.
Yeah, I think he's got like story. I think that he has some stories about taking stuff. And I would hate to like, I don't want to feed the trolls that. Like, I don't mind like me getting made fun of, but I would hate to be trolled about like things that my dad's done. I can't control what's going to come out of his mouth, you know?
Yeah.
And I like that chaos, but I wouldn't want to encourage him to tell any like stories that, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Any incriminating stories.
Yeah, like I just like I don't care that I can't sit on a toilet or breathe sitting down. You know, like none of that means anything to me. But I would not want it to hit home like with family member. You know what I mean? Like it's other people. You don't got to troll me about my family, bro. Have I not given you enough? Do I not give you enough? You know?
Yeah, I hear you. I think your chat would be pretty respectable of your dad, though. I don't, but who knows?
Dad won't come on Wednesday nights because he's watching AEW.
That's probably true.
My dad tells me stories about his mom and how she used to watch wrestling back in the day. I'm gonna have to get him out here and get some memories chronicled on the fucking show. Just me and him shooting the shit. There was like an emotion. I don't know if it was emotional or not, but I saw this thing a long, long time ago about like it was a list of questions to ask your dad before he died, and it wasn't like of comedy. It was genuine questions. So maybe I'll look up some genuine shit. Maybe I'll try to fucking turn the domination station into something wholesome. I know I keep saying that I'm trying to go, but did you get any update about that stuff with fuck the cops?
Oh no, I'm gonna message him here pretty soon though.
Message him soon here though today?
Yeah, I'll message him today.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm so stoked for that shit. DJ Fuck the Cops dominates. We got to do we're dominating.
He's been releasing some like videos and stuff.
I would love to fucking partake in some domination that gets him on a fucking stage at the gathering.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't know how we do that, but we got to rally together and figure it out. I guess that means like we got to get him on fucking demo jams or some shit.
Yeah. I love that pull-up song he has.
Yeah, the whole album's fire. He's got some old shit too that dominates. My favorite old fucking shit, not on that Joker's Card album that he has. It's called Drunk Elephant. It's just like
heard that one.
Dubstep. I'll get you the link for it as soon as
Yeah, he's dope. He did an Insta Live, and I kind of talked to him a little bit on that. He seems like a pretty cool dude. So,
right. All right, Captain Flannel. Do you have any summations?
Last words? Yeah. Fuck normal. Stay weird. Later on.
All right. Well, that's Flannel, and then that's me too. I got to get the fuck out of here. And then I got to get the fuck out of here because I got to handle some shit. And as soon as I'm done that, I'll probably grab a quick bite to eat. The time now is 5:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's pretty likely, if nobody objects, I'll do a live stream on the Bender Boys Domination Station. And I'll do that probably as soon as I'm done this shit. So I should be live on the Domination Station in the next 45 minutes. Come and check me out there. If you don't, you're a bitch. And if you vote for Bender Boys in the Replicon poll, Unity Fest in the Replicon poll, and the writing candidate for best gathering video or whatever it is. Well, not whatever, because it's an important thing. Vote for Brooklyn Menace in the best video, Bender Boys best podcast, Unity Fest best motherfucking event. And that's it. Thanks for listening to me go on. Thank you, Captain Flannel, Bree, Kiki, for coming out here and joining the little group today. And once again, I will be going live on the Domination Station in about 45 minutes or less. That's it for me here. We will see you over there. New vlog, real actual vlog coming next Monday. Even if I don't care, whatever I do this weekend, I'll film it. Okay. Until next time. Whoop whoop.